Welcome back. Well, Kurt, I already covered a couple basketball games yesterday at the Wolf Den, covering a couple more tonight. Really good to be back, I'm sure.
Oh, it was fantastic. The atmosphere was wild because the Wolf Den was filled with life once again for the first time in over 2 months as the men's and women's basketball team hosted the Guelph Griffins. The rust would be evident early on for the T-Wolves in their return to the court after 76 days away, as the women's team was held off the scoreboard through the first 5 minutes as Guelph jumped out to a quick 7-0 lead. But as they have all season, Allie Burke and Tiffany Reynolds stepped up to lead the T-Wolves back. Allie with a few slick assists, and Tiffany coming up with a huge buzzer beater 3 to give Lakehead the lead after 1. In the second quarter, Kayla Lewis would provide a spark with her family in attendance, leading the T-Wolves with 8 points at the break, but it would be turnovers, 14 to be exact, that would cost Lakehead the lead as they entered halftime trailing by 4. Out of the break, the Griffins would turn up the heat on the T-Wolves, opening the half on an 18-2 run. It would not look back, withstanding a late rally from Lakehead to take Game 1, 62-55.
Yeah, I think tomorrow night for sure it's like all our mistakes that beat us up. If we can limit our turnovers, then we're golden.
On to the men's game, where the Thunder Wolves would get off to a tremendous start, led by Lawi Masambia and Michael Okafor, combining for 16 of Lakehead's 19 in the first quarter, as the T-Wolves led the Griffins by 4. In the second, it would be Alston Harris bringing the heat, not only with the slick retro Jordans, but also giving the T-Wolves a boost from the bench. First setting up Chris Sagal for the first of 2 triples on the night. Then the Ottawa native, he's going to take it himself and finish with the sweet up and under finish for 2 of his 10 on the evening. It's got to be those shoes, as Lakehead led by 14 at the break. And once the teams returned from the intermission, Okafor and Masambia would pick up right where they left off in the first quarter. Just far too much for the Griffins to handle, combining for 46 as the T-Wolves, they survive a late scare and they'll take it 87-81. Both teams back in action Saturday night at the Wolf Den.